Executive Mayor, Madam Speaker, fellow councillors, all protocol observed. Quote, when plunder becomes a way of life, men create for themselves a legal system that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it. Unquote. I rise to speak on item 21. Madam Speaker, let it be noted that this item has not passed through the Programming Committee, and according to Rule 62, Section 1, the Programming Committee must determine all business of the Council. This has not happened. Item 21 requires the oversight and concurrence of the Section 79 Committee. Therefore, this item cannot be considered an urgency item. The City Power Business Plans, dated 23rd of October 2023, was presented to the Section 79 Committee, and the information pertaining to the IPP program was as scarce as a GLU MMC. The Democratic Alliance members questioned the progress of IPP's, independent power producers, and the strategy, to which City Power officials advised that IPPs were awarded in August 2023. The Democratic Alliance members requested a report pertaining to the IPP business plans and the detail pertaining to the awarded IPP tenders. This should have been presented at the end of the November 2023 sitting, and this was not forthcoming. It is therefore very concerning that City Power is requesting exemptions in terms of Section 120 of the MFMA without motivation and without the feasibility study. The feasibility study would ensure that this Council and Section 79 would be able to make an informed decision, thereby not disadvantaging the residents of Johannesburg. Madam Speaker, agreeing to free a city entity from obligations or liability that protects the taxpayer and city assets without just motivation is reckless, especially considering that City Power finds themselves in a deficit of 19 billion. More than ever, Section 120 of the MFMA needs to be firmly in place in order to allow for proper scrutiny of the affairs of taxpayers' money. Lest we forget, Madam Speaker, we are accountable to the ratepayers. Therefore, if they decide to rates boycott a GLU government that abuses their money, then it remains the people's prerogative. The GLU government are not the bosses of our residents. The residents are our bosses. Furthermore, Madam Speaker, it appears that a precedent is being set in these chambers to ignore Section 79 committees, programming committees, even overlooking and bypassing the MFMA and other legislature which has been put in place to protect the taxpayers of the city of Johannesburg.
57 seconds.
Our city is burning and people are dying as the GLU administration continue on this destructive path of treating the city as their personal piggy bank. Madam Speaker, I humbly and strongly urge fellow councillors to think about the ramifications of supporting an item that removes transparency and accountability from this council and the entities. The Democratic Alliance cannot support this item. Thank you.